Hi, welcome to day 2 of Profile to Rank Up and Bank Up. And if you're here, first thing I want to do is congratulate you because only about 16% of people who either get free training or purchase training actually finish the training. So if you're here, you took the next step, right? Day 2, we are halfway through this training. So I just want to congratulate you. And if you missed day 1 and you're just now joining day 2, for some reason you skipped over it, first of all, go back and watch. But secondly, my name is Tanya Humphrey, and I teach network marketers how to build a brand online using social media strategies. So let's go ahead and get started and jump right into day 2. Oh, my cat Cheeto joined us. He joins me a lot actually on my videos. So anyway, that's life, right? That's just being real. So let's talk a little bit about day 2 and what the content that we're actually going to cover. First of all, you really want to hone in on who it is that you want in your friends list, right? Who is your perfect prospect, right? You don't want to just willy-nilly start friending people or bring anyone and everyone who sends you a friend request into your world, because they may not be a good fit for your business. They may not be the right person, right? So how do you attract your perfect prospect? How do you identify your perfect prospect? That is what we're going to talk about today. We're going to laser target on the people that are your perfect prospect, and I'm going to show you how to define that and how to really dig in to what that is. So that's what today is going to be about. Hopefully you're excited. Every company out there, even the big dogs, Nike, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, like the big dogs even, drill in and they define their perfect prospect because they know their message is not going to resonate with everybody. For instance, Coca-Cola, right? If you are somebody who's super health conscious, you are anti-sugar, right? You're not going to resonate with Coke's message. That is not a product for you. So you really want to hone in on who it is that you're talking to and who it is that is right for your business or right for your products. And once you do that, then you can start speaking directly to them in your posts, right? So in the things that you're doing. And, so think about this. Have you ever seen a commercial or read a post? You're scrolling through Facebook and you've read a post and you think to yourself, oh my gosh, this person is speaking directly to me. How did they know, right? How did they know that this is what I was thinking? Well, it's because they've done the work that we're going to do today. They've done the work to actually hone in and talk to specifically the person that is just right for their business or just right for their product. And you happen to be that person. So that's what we're going to get in today. Let me give you a couple examples. I gave you the Coca-Cola example, but let me think a little bit, let me give you another example that maybe resonates a little bit differently. So for instance, you would never sell steaks to a vegan audience, right? You would not do a post and target a vegan audience with steaks. They would just completely be repulsed by that. They are not your target market, right? They're not the people who are going to resonate with your message. On the other hand, somebody who's a meat-loving hunting eater, they're going to resonate with that message, right? They're going to be salivating over the product because you know how to talk specifically to them. And so you know how to specifically target. Wouldn't it be great if you could put a post out there where you're speaking to your target market, you're speaking to your perfect prospect, and you're not having to convince them of your product or your service? Why? Because they already are looking for it. They already know what they want. It's just a matter of getting you and your product in front of them. They already know they want it. They're already looking, right? So wouldn't it be great if you could do that? And talk directly to those people who are looking for your stuff. So for a long time, you guys, just like getting real for a second, for a long time, I promoted my business the wrong way on social media. I really did. Have you ever heard that if they can fog a mirror, they're your perfect prospect? Or have you ever heard that anyone within 3 feet is a good prospect for your business? Well, I bought into that. I really did. I bought into that and I said, okay, I'm going to follow what my upline says. Everybody's a prospect. here's the thing, everybody isn't a prospect. And so I was really going about it the wrong way. I didn't even take the time to really get to know the person and get to know whether they were interested at all. I just was like pitching, right? Going for that no. And I know some people teach that, but it felt for me personally really yucky. I mean, it was not resonating with who I am as a person, and I was definitely not resonating with the people that I was talking to. They could smell that underlying commission breath. They could smell that underlying intent, right? Even without me saying it. So it just felt yuck. And if you can relate to that, then you're gonna love, once you actually hone in on who it is that you're talking to, how much engagement you can get on your profile. You're gonna love how you can put out a post that speaks to people and have people actually reaching out to you. So fast forward to today, you guys, first of all, those methods didn't work for me. When I was, posting endless sales, posting, endless links, and posting before and after pictures, and, messaging people, cold messaging without even knowing whether they're interested in what I'm doing, that didn't work for me. For some people it might. For me, it personally didn't, and it felt gross. So once I started honing in on who it is I'm talking to, and started making that heart connection with my perfect prospect, because I knew what it was that they want, that's when people started coming to me. Literally, people would reach out to me because of the way that I was connecting with them through my posts, through my lives, through the content that I was doing, right? And again, I'm going to talk a little bit about that over the next few days. But today, we're going to go ahead and help you identify your perfect prospect, right? So day one, you did some analysis of your profile. And I really would be curious to know what you found out, like what your big aha takeaways were from that. I would really be interested to learn what those big takeaways were. Did you look at your profile and think, oh my gosh, I would not want me on my team? Or did you look at your profile and go, yeah, I'm doing this, I've got this, right? I'm curious, because a lot of times people look at their profile and cringe, like, ooh, I didn't know, right? I didn't know I was coming across that way, once you actually look at it. All right, so how do you identify your perfect prospect, your ideal prospect? First, you're going to give yourself the time and the space to, in a quiet place, to answer the 3 questions that I'm going to put out in front of you. And you're going to write out who your perfect prospect is. I want you to take the time, right? The time and the space. So here are the 3 questions, and this is your homework for tonight. Sit down, write down these questions, and then sit down and write the answers, and take your time. Don't do this quick, right? Take your time and really think about it. So number 1, who will most benefit from your business or your products? Number 1, who will most benefit from your business or your products? Number 2, how can you help them? So how can you help them? What benefits does your product have that you can help them with? Okay, what are the benefits? What are their pain points that you can help them with? That's number 2. I know there was a few follow-up questions in there, but just to get your juices flowing and thinking. And number 3, what problems are they facing? So what are the things that your perfect prospect is sitting and worrying about, right? Having those sleepless nights. What is it that is really keeping them awake at night and really bothering them? So that then you can take your solution, right? And present it to them through benefits. So those are the 3. Who will most benefit from your business or products? How can you help them? And what problems are they facing? All right, so that's a homework for tonight. And in day 3, okay, we are going to get into the nitty-gritty. How do you set up your profile? What pieces do you need to fill out? And I'm going to give you a few ideas on content as well in day 3. So I really hope that you join me in day 3. All right, that's it. Hope you have a great afternoon.